Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Bandit, and welcome to Bandit Plays Games. As you can tell, I'll just let this play. No, it won't. Alright, so, as you can tell, this is The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. This is a... Yeah, I'm sorry, great start to a video. Yeah, this is a 2008 game. It's part of the Legend of Spyro trilogy. It was a spin-off series of Spyro games, which started on just the PlayStation. As you can tell, however, I am playing this on the Wii. Yeah, I own a Wii. I actually quite enjoy it. I think it's just kind of unique. I kind of don't want to press new game because I forgot to test this and I'm an idiot. And I don't want it to start play, so let's do it. Okay, good. Anyway, this is obviously a Spyro game, and it is the third game of the Legend of Spyro trilogy. Now, before we begin, I would just like to say, let me just go into the options here. I would like to say that... I'm sorry, I cannot speak today. I'm not editing this, by the way, at all. So, yeah. I'd start off to say that I am a big fan of the Legend series. I really like the direction that it took with Spyro. And I just think that, you know, as we as fans got older, so did Spyro. And so did the games. So, that's why you get, stuff like this. That's rated E10+, the highest rated... The most mature rating Spyro's ever gotten. Still a kid's game, at heart, but I like the theme of this. I like the RPG elements. I'm a big fan of the direction it was going, and I wished it could have continued. Now, my opinions on this game. I consider this to be the best Spyro game ever made of all Spyro games. And the reason for that, you know what, let's just start some gameplay. I will talk more about this as it begins. Warning, there will be some spoilers for the second game, The Legend of Spyro, The Eternal Night. There are some spoilers. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds in case you don't want any spoilers. It is a few years old. It's like 5 years old now. So, I imagine you don't really care too much about spoilers, but if you do, and you haven't played the second game to completion, don't watch this, because it's a huge spoiler for what happens at the end. Alright? So you're all gone. Good, let's begin the new story mode. And it's also the first Spyro game to feature co-op, which I quite enjoyed. I never actually did it, because, well, I'm here by myself, pretty much. I'm pretty much the only gamer in my household at the time, so, yeah. So, I mostly just played single player. Again, spoilers. And I will continue after this. I'm going to shut up for this next cutscene.
Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. But sometimes fear clouds our vision. Sometimes our strength gives out. And yet sometimes when all seems lost, a light shines through the darkness, and we are reminded that even the smallest amount of courage can turn the tides of war.
And that was some beautiful voice acting by Gary Oldman, who has been with this series since the first game. I have to say, the voice acting in this game is, as with the entire Legend series, is absolutely stellar. It's amazing. And for a Wii game, which is notoriously, oh, hello. It's notorious... I can't pronounce their name. I'm sorry. I meant to include them. They're the new artists. For a Wii game, which normally shouldn't look all that great, as it is the Wii, it's not going to be perfect. It actually looked pretty good for its time. And I thought it was, really great. So, I'll let the rest of this play. And there's the title.
stop!
I can't. Get close to me, now!
As you can see, Spyro's design has changed very significantly. And, to be honest, I think for the better. Snake. And as you can tell, the voice actor for Spyro, who's the purple dragon there, is Elijah Wood, who is just phenomenal in this game. I can't say enough good things about the voice acting in this game. And there's Sparks. It's gonna be a bit of a long video. This is my review of the game, a bit. I wonder who that is.
Spyro. Spyro, open your eyes. Get up.
Cinder, what happened? Where are we?
I don't know. It's all a blur.
Yeah, me too. My head's pounding.
Shh, wait. That's not your head. I hear it too.
What is that? Sparks! Is that you?
For once, I wish it was. What are they doing?
Let's not stick around to find out. Come on!
What is your problem? Oh, this can't be good.
As you can see, voice acting by Elijah Wood for Spyro the Dragon, and for Cinder, the very dark purple dragon, is Christina Ricci. I believe how to pronounce her name. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced that, but again, two main characters have absolutely stellar, like, amazing dialogue and voice acting all together. I mean, that's a lot of what this game is. Now, this is the basic moves. Please bear with me. I have not used my Wii in quite a bit, except for, like, point-and-click games. So, this game is going to be coming back to me. I'm still getting used to holding the controller again. Alright, so A is jump. Okay, now... There we go. Woo! Yeah! Alright, so this is the combat system. I'm sorry that I didn't talk for that. As you can tell also, the soundtrack, very orchestral and, yeah. Hold up for... Okay, yeah. Now I'm remembering this. Hey. Can't see me! Ouch. Hey. Alright, so, kind of simple combat system. Whoops. Jumping's a bit, lower than I remember. But, anyway. So, why did that break? Okay. Hang on. Grab you, and I fight you. Okay, so, things about this game that I really like. It keeps to the RPG element. It's sort of a 3D... What the heck? Oh, you. Yeah, so this game features a lot of co-op... Oh, hi. Woo, that's a floaty dodge. I apologize that I don't remember this game 100%. I do remember the story, because it's an amazing story. I'll be honest, like I said, this is my favorite Spyro game ever made. Just because, like, it didn't need to, like, overcomplicate itself with, like, a lot of things. It just kept it simple, really. At least for me, I don't know. Maybe it was a bit complex for other people. I don't know. Good morning. And there's the Earth Golem, I believe it's called.
We have to break this thing. It's holding us down.
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna mess with... Oh, God! Oh. Okay, hit its hand. Hey! You moved! Ouch. Alright, so now if I remember, how do I switch to Cinder? There we go. Plus. Ouch! As you can tell, you can switch between Spyro and Cinder. Cinder, in my opinion, is better just because of her powers. Ouch. And that fact that they could have made those two, like, very, like, similar. Same breath powers and everything. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Alright, so, like I said, it stays to its, ouch. It stays unfair that it keeps smacking you. So this is just like the gameplay is. You'll get a boss, you'll face a bunch of enemies. This game is a bit more open world due to the fact that there's something special added in the form of free flight. I'll show you. See? I can take flight whenever the heck I want. This is the greatest addition to a Spyro game ever. I forget how to land. Oh, I don't need to. I can attack in the air. Ow! Alright, so, honestly, like, Spyro never got to fly in any of these games. And this game decided to add that, because the creators are smart. Come on, die, you. Go away.
This chain is slowing us down. We can't fight it. We'll have to move in unison. Follow my lead.
Why should you lead?
Uh-oh. Take cover!
Okay, good idea. You lead.
Hey, Spyro! Man, you're alive!
Sparks! It's good to see you too. You okay?
You know, a little stiff. Voice keeps changing, but I'm good.
Hey, this reunion is really touching and everything, but shouldn't we be going? Unless you want to wait for that thing to climb back up. I hate to think what it might do to Sparks.
Who is he?
I don't know. All he said was, "Shh, you're making too much noise."
I like him already.
As you can tell, there was also a bit of a joke on Sparks and that his voice actor changed for each Legends game. And obviously he had to make a joke for that. Now this is just teaching the basic mechanics. Let's switch back to Spyro. Good. Teaching the double jump. You still got the glide. And so we're just gonna move on here. And glide across.
Spyro.
And say hello to Hunter.
Cinder, how do you feel? Anything broken?
Shaken a little, but not too badly. Thanks to you.
I am relieved. I had feared I might be too late. My name is Hunter.
Hunter, you've been tracking me.
For far too long, friend. When you didn't return to the temple, the Elder Dragon, Ignitus, sent me to find you. That was nearly 3 years ago.
What? 3 years? But that's impossible.
Yes. I'm sure this news comes as quite a shock. Forgive me for the brevity of my explanation, but this is not the place to account for missing time. We are not safe here. Follow me.
Alright, so, and we are back. This is teaching you to switch between characters. So, you got, Cinder here. And it's going to... I'm just cycling to breath powers. I believe. Unfortunately, no camera controls. Whoop. Quick loading times, though. So, break these to get health. Red equals health, obviously. And it's actually... It goes to whoever's, like, closest to you. So... Whoop. Alright, so, camera changed a little bit.
It's getting closer.
Alright, so... What's going to happen next is a little bit of platforming. Now, in most Spyro games, you'd have quite a bit of difficulty getting across most of this.
You go first, Cinder. It's safer. For me. Safer for me, I mean.
Quiet. You'll give us away.
Alright, and you glide up here. And yes, I knew this already. Now, normally, as you can see, yes, I already know this. You could tap A and just fly across all this. Ah! Okay. Alright, so go down here. Show that. Hello! Oh! As you can see, this thing is very persistent. Time events. They're not seen very often in the game, maybe only 3 times. And it puts you right back at the beginning of the event, if you fail it. So it's pretty forgiving with its checkpoint system. Alright, so there you can save the game. We're going to go a little bit further. And so I can show you this, which is the powers. Whoop. Oh, he went a bit derpy there.
Hunter, give us a moment to gather our strength.
You might want to stand back. This can get weird.
It is fascinating how your kind draws strength from these crystals. Dragons are truly remarkable.
Yeah, you say that now, till one tries to kill you. And by one, I mean her.
I am aware of Cinder's past, but Ignitus trusts her, and that's good enough for me.
Go on, Cinder.
Spyro, as a rare purple dragon, you can wield many abilities that others cannot. Now it is time to awaken these powers within you. Fire, electricity, ice, and earth. Cinder, while most other dragons can master only a single element, your exposure to the darkness has gifted you with abilities most uncommon. Poison, fear, wind, and shadow.
Okay, so as you can see, both characters have very different abilities. And now I say that Cinder's my favorite in that her powers are unique in that they've never ever gone away from the fire, electricity, ice, and earth elements. So it was a nice change, and it was also just incredibly fits with her character in that it's just absolutely brutal powers. Like, poison just constantly does damage. Shadow makes you invincible while, like, killing a whole bunch of things. I will show you right now with Shadow. As you can see, I just launched over everything here. And they also have different animations for their attacks. And so, it's just, each character feels unique. As you can see, and launch you in the air. Whoop, I've gone into nothing. So yeah, I really like this game. And I think it's just a great game. Nicely polished. I would be playing this on Xbox, honestly, to have the 1080p quality. Yes, I know this. Alright, so let's show you off some of the other powers. That one kind of hurt my ears the first time I used it. It just kind of like launches them back. I've never actually used fear too much. Wind, it launches them. Poison is this. You fire a glob of poison that breaks into multiple pieces. So now, let's see what Spyro's got. First of all is fire. Standard fire, breathe fire. Most dragons do this. So next, ice. Freezes the enemy in front of him. Where you can't move, obviously. Oops. Earth. Turns into a ball and rolls around. Eventually, that ball will actually get spikes. So, and electricity is you fire electricity out of your face. And it arcs between enemies. So as you can see, very different powers. And there's also a sea attack. I have yet to unlock that, honestly. So, dang. And punch them in the air if you can reach them. This game was a bit weird when it did that, but it felt like it had impact, honestly, when you launch them into the air. Where's the last guy? Dang. As you can see, enemies constantly are coming after you. Launch them into the air. Oh, and I missed him. Alright, so let's fear you. I used to actually think that was called Siren. Okay, yeah, I pushed them into a hurricane. What was the, Okay, so... Oh, as you can see, I just poisoned every one of them. And now... Yeah, and there's dialogue by Elijah Wood and Christina Ricci. Really, the story is, like, a great part of this game. In that it's unlike the previous games, and I mean by the original series, it had a much darker story. As in, like, it's no longer saying, like, get out of here. As you can see, there's a red crystal here. I know almost every secret to this game. And that just says how much I've played it. What was in here? Ah, well. Whee! So, yeah. Like I said, it's just an amazing... Whoops. It's a really good game.
These mines block our path.
Alright.
We must
Yeah.
get through.
The only downside is that there's no camera controls, which I'm fairly certain that there will be in, like, a 360 or... This thing isn't even on PS3, I don't think. I don't know. But yeah. Alright, so this thing... That gives you experience. And... There we go. And there's also armor. In my other save on this game, I have gotten every bit of armor that there is. Because, yeah, I've played it that long. So, moves. Gives you a list of all the moves you can do. Kind of functions a bit like a brawler in that. And kind of, references other dragons such as Terrador, who was in the previous games. Here you can level up. Now you got, for each element, and for each dragon. Now each one has a separate amount of experience, based on just which ones you get. Or how often you use them, determines really pretty much all the things. Adamantine. Wolverine? Yeah, so move this over here. As you can see, I can't jump up here. So a little bit of puzzling going into this. Oh, I can't jump it. Wow, I'm an idiot. And you drop it just like that. Over here. Do this. Once we get closer to our next save point, I will wrap this video up. There we go. Other than how they fight, each dragon kind of functions the same way. Other than their elements and how they fight. So, why can't he carry this? Ah, yes. Oh yeah, I remember this now. This is a thing. Okay. Yes, I know this. Select electricity. As you can see, some puzzles involving certain dragons' elements. Alright, so now you gotta do it before that thing runs out. And so keep going up and up and up and up. Alright. And glide across. Oh, God. Alright, yeah, as you can see, it does the co-op pretty well in that it kind of chains the two of them together. Which is good for the story. But when stuff like that happens and Cinder just misses the jump. What the? What? What? It kind of, like, drags you around. And this is sometimes used for gameplay things. And most of the time, your co-op partner is rather competent, and that it oftentimes will teleport them up to you so that they can actually make it back up. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see I'm being very weighed down by this. And drop that there. Opens up that tunnel. And here we get
There's
to...
a light up there. We must be getting close.
Yeah.
Here, this way. This leads to the surface.
Alright, so now, here you can climb this. That's pretty much it. You can climb it. Hey. Hey. What was that? Cinder just fell into the ground. Alright, as you can see, some co-op puzzles. Yeah, this is, again though, this is a Wii game. I think it looked pretty great. But then again, I'm a guy who basically just likes a game based on whether or not it's actually good. So yeah. And like I said, I consider this to be the best Spyro game, and this is coming from a guy who has played every Spyro game ever made. Whoop. There we go. As you can see, you kind of like dash forward, which is very helpful. Whoop. As you can see, also, Cinder like kind of teleports up things, which is very helpful. What was that? All right. Whoop. All right. So we glide across here. And we make it there. Music I find to be really good in the entire Legend series. And the ending song to this game I find to be absolutely the most beautiful video game song I have ever heard. And will actually be at the end of this video because it's kind of spoilerish, I guess. But that's really only if you really know what happens at the end. I must say also the ending to this game is actually absolutely one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in a video game. Alright, so this is teaching you how to jump from wall to wall. Oh god! Ouch! Let me back up. Alright, there we go. Ah! Alright, so now... Whoa! Alright.
Hey, look out!
Ah! Ah! As you can see, also, it will... Uh-oh. Whoa! Oh, apparently it's helped me, in a way. Whee! Alright, so... I'm going to be quiet and let you guys listen to this soundtrack for a little bit. As you can tell, very heavy on, very orchestral soundtrack, and well, I'm a fan of orchestral soundtracks, honestly. And he's got his hand stuck.
What is that? A Never seen one like that before.
Spyro, be careful.
It isn't natural. That crystal radiates with dark magic. Destroy it quickly.
And as you can see, it's also drained all your powers. Whoa! Oh, come on. Alright, so as I make my way back up here. Okay. Alright, so come on. Oh, whoop. As you can see, you're occasionally slowed down by your partner. That's fine though. She'll catch up. Alright, so now as I'm making my way back up here... Actually, occasionally, sometimes when you're climbing, she'll just float there and you'll just be like, literally carrying her. Yeah, we're not gonna take a look at any of the, elite enemies. So now, as we, yeah, be quiet. Alright, so, that was, The Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. I did not mean to do that, I'm just flicking the, Wiimote. We're going to go in here to the save menu. Wii system, maybe. And now, as you can see, I have put into one save file over 29 hours into this game. I've gotten to a progression of 98% of everything. So, I've gotten pretty far in this game. And I've beaten it several times, and it has perhaps the greatest ending boss that I fought in a long time. So, save complete. And sorry, my one button, the number one button is a little bit stuck at the moment. So, that was Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. It is a absolutely fantastic Spyro game, and great story, incredible voice acting, and overall still feels like a Spyro game. So, that's basically it. And what else can I say? It's a great game. So, I hope you guys leave a like, a favorite to this. And, as always, though, not as always, I'm sorry. Another quick update. I am being considered for a partnership with the TGN, YouTube network. So, basically, all I need to do to join them now is to just get a certain number of views per day. And, of course, a certain number of monthly views. So, now, that's all I need to get this. So if you guys could help out with that, it'd be really appreciated, and it will really help grow this channel. And all you need to do, hit that share button, post it to Facebook, Twitter, whatever you use. Share it with as many friends, tell your friends about it, and watch some of the other videos. And just tell other people to watch it. That's all you need to do. One click, maybe 2 clicks of a button. And that's it. So, I hope you guys like this video and share it with your friends especially. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bandit, signing off.